By the Emperor's light, another warp breach! Purge the heretics for the Emperor! Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Rogue Trader. So, last time, we landed on the prison planet, and this time, I am getting increasingly more and more anxious that I might have messed things up. Now, the whole reason why I've been complaining, or not really complaining, but mentioning that there's a timed element and I gotta be super careful, is because if I do not get here quick enough, Yvain Winterscale, the guy we're supposed to save, the little princeling, he straight up dies here. And I would like to hold that over his father's head that I actually rescued the little bastard. So, I am going to have to try to save him. What's this? A corpse in a uniform decorated with the Winterscale coat of arms. The dead guard did not even have time to draw a weapon. The attack must have come as a surprise. Well, that's very not good. I'm hoping that the language has just been dramatic, and that I don't actually. Where does this go? That I didn't actually mess things up. That it's just being overly dramatic with the language telling me I've been gone for a very long time and stuff like that. But if it turns out that I did mess up, I will go back, I will change my decisions, and we'll basically have a cut at the moment that I realize it. The accretions on the outside of the structure indicate some regularly occurring natural phenomenon, possibly poison, gas emissions. That's not good. Well, that guy's still moving. And so is he. Okay. Maybe we're in luck. Let's open this door. I like those odds.
I always get the job done.
And then there's some stuff for us to pick up in here.
Keep your wits about you.
Ooh, 100% on this one too.
Success
The
is
evidence
the only
suggests
outcome I
that
accept.
the victim was killed by poison gas. That's not good. This glass-making furnace was used to melt the extracted sand into glass. Okay, so they're making some weird stuff over here. Pick up all this. Ooh, yes, please. Yes, please. Alright. Before I go into this, I will drop down just one more save. And then it's time to find out if we screwed up or not. Hello?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Yvain? I told you, Evie. They are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions. The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft, heedless of everything but what is in front of him. He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she is different. She spoke to me like no one had ever done before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for 1 minute. What? The man finally realizes he is not alone and turns to you. He is clutching a long, thin, metallic rod with blood dripping off of it. We have guests from the Von Valencia ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It's important that you feel everything, including your other eye. Such dreadful shades. Cassia recoils and covers her mouth. The colors of this place, they are putrescent to the core. And these people, their colors are oozing with madness and despair, pain and doom. Yeah, let's start at the top. How do you know who I am? Lies have many faces, but there is only one truth, and it has been laid bare before me. I knew the enemy of the truth would come here sooner or later. You know, we had this guy once. He was a quiet one. One day he walked into a middle deck bar, threw one back, and then pulled out a gun and started shooting people left and right without saying a word. Then he shoved the barrel in his mouth and blew his brain. Oh, God. A little early in the episode to be sort of talking about that stuff, Adira. Our warden here has the exact same look in his eye right now. Oh, fun. Who is that on the table? My sincerest apologies. Where are my manners? Please allow me to introduce Yvain Winterscale, the younger son of Caligos Winterscale, in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat. Good. Good. That might mean he's still alive. A fleeting glance at Winterscale's outstretched body is enough to turn your stomach. Torture. The very word makes you cringe in shameful horror. Your mind reels with the memories you have tried unsuccessfully to push to the back of your mind all these years. Oh wow, they really are doing more with the backgrounds. How dare you, contemptible peasant! For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more. Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that is equal parts indignant and frightened. Oh, Cassia... Between Cassie and Cabela, I don't know if the rest of us even need to be here. Abelard shakes his head somberly. That poor fool. I knew nothing good would come from a naive attempt at negotiating with heretics. Are you still on about that, Abelard? Are you still poking me with that shit from Deck 4? However, Yvain appears to be still alive. If we make haste, we might yet save him. Good news. Having a scion of House Winterscale in your debt would certainly prove beneficial. My thoughts exactly. Step away from the hostage at once. The warden sneers and glances at the maimed young man. Hostage? How rude. Young Winterscale is my guest and dearest friend. He came here himself to visit an old acquaintance and have a heartfelt talk. And I am merely showing him some appropriate hospitality to commemorate our reunion. As if echoing his words, Yvain lets out a weak moan. What madness have you wrought in this prison? Do you truly want to know? He becomes more animated and runs a hand through his matted hair. You note it has been some time since he last trimmed his nails. Oh, God. This was my garden, where I tried to grow the seedlings of a beautiful future. That was before I realized that there is no future. Not in the sense ordinary people can understand. Okay, can we shoot him? I think we should shoot him. We are too attached to this life, to the limitations of our weak bodies, to the short-sightedness of our eyes that can scarcely see, unless the next words out of your mouth are the flesh is weak. It is all so insignificant. The true future lies beyond real space, and the only way to reach it is through a cleansing sacrifice. Do you understand? Why did you mutilate these people? These are my optimates, saints who will guide the flock at the fated hour. Listen, can you hear? You can't. They are crying out, calling. It's just that their cries are not meant for our ears. They cast their voices out there, beyond the edge of the glass, into the transparent quiet. There, they are heard. There, their call is answered. Rogue Trader, every moment spent talking to this heretic could be a moment spent destroying him and committing this place to purifying flames. Isn't it time we got started? One more question. Who is Aurora? Oh, so you've managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess's designs without even knowing who she is? But it is too late now. You will never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast, and I do not like it when people take the prophetess Aura's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of truth. The warden raises his hand, and the main people start thrashing about in their death throes. The time for words has passed. Optimus, give your power to the harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth, or become awash in blood. You aren't the one with the death cult member, sir.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
All right.
The masters demand your death!
So, this is actually a really good setup as it is. I don't think I even need to change anything. Let's just get into it. Cabela first. Gonna come up here. Smack this man about the head and face.
I shall not fail. Come, the other side awaits.
And then... Oh, come on. Really? Just one square. Oh well. I'll have you go there.
The shadows will see it done.
That's good. Ooh. Yeah, might as well.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Alright. Well, I think it's on to Argenta. Alright, let's go. I don't want to hit Cabela. I think I'm gonna have to go here, and then...
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Oh yeah, that's right. I nearly completely forgot. If I don't destroy these first, this guy's just gonna be able to keep resurrecting. So we gotta take care of these immediately. Abelard can take these guys out. I think we need to fire on this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Damn it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Again.
I'll do it.
Damn. Oh well. We got a little bit of damage on it. If I remember right, I nearly forgot. I need to kill these things before I kill this dude. Now, he's gonna get a go. Alright. This, we might have messed up a little bit. Depends on who he goes for. Of course he went for Argenta. Oh my Jesus!
Death to non-believers.
We need to get her out of there now.
It's nothing. I bring ruin.
Yeah, okay, at least you just have an axe. Holy Mother of God. Okay, let's get you right here. Yep, I think this is the play. But first things first, before we do anything, let's load up him. And then... What does this do again? Increases the target's dodge and parry by 10%. Alright, we'll give it to you.
Anything else?
That should help. And then, for the piece de la resistance...
That
Damn
is
it.
not my destiny.
Okay. No, we'll be a little bit more surgical with it.
But of course.
Eat shit. And the no-no meter rises. Alright. Now. Shit. Like I said, I might have messed things up just a tiny bit. But I can see most things from here. So we're going to go into perfect cover. Ow! Jesus! Damn it. Yeah, no, that's my fault. I entered his bullshit range. Let's take this thing out first.
Who, if not me?
Yes. Okay, I actually got a critical on it. That helps a lot. Jesus. Alright. Abelard. Let's put you... Can I go there? I don't think I can go there. Let's put you right there. We'll call this guy out.
My place is at the fore.
Yeah, we'll do that.
At your beck and call.
Ooh. Okay, we'll do that.
I will do my duty.
And then... Ooh. Yeah, get him. Fuck this guy up.
Victory!
Yes, Queen! Eat shit, Casteglia. But we still have 2 more of these to take out. So we gotta be careful. Alright, so we have you run up. Does it count as 1? We'll put it right there. And hopefully that will get both of you. Well, it at least got one of you. Damn it. Ooh, but I can see you. Huh. I can also see you. Damn it.
Me?
I really got to be more careful about where I put people. So, let's hit you.
At your beck and call.
There we go. Alright. Now, no more attacks on you, but we at least have him blocked off so he can't screw with Argenta anymore.
Death to the weak.
Alright. Now, how do we do this? So, we can come right here and we can probably hit this thing. If I go right there, will I be able to hit you? No. No, I will not. If I go right there, will I be able to hit you? Yes, I will.
I am your blade and
Let's
shield.
do this.
The other side.
I love this character so much. And then if I wanted to, I could always jump back. That's really good. Oh yeah. If it's gonna let us shoot, why not shoot, right? Alright, Argenta. We can have you go up here. Yeah, go right there. And do this.
God Emperor, move through me. Be in my heart.
and then just point blank unload.
That is for the weak.
There we go. At least a little bit of damage.
As the Emperor
Then we can
commands,
reload.
I act.
And she should be okay. Ow!
Chaos guides me.
How dare you! You dirty son of a bitch! This man needs to die. Oh, he's out of range. Well, I'm just gonna... We'll load up this guy,
Will do.
as we did last time. We'll beef up Abelard.
On it.
And then I think... Do I set you on fire, or do I scream at you? I think I'm going to scream at you.
Will do.
Oh, damn it. Well, you tried, Adira. Now, we need to take out another one of these damn things. Can I see this? I cannot see that. Alright. Maybe here? No. How about here? No. About point blank into the damn thing. Yes, I can do point blank into the damn thing. Alright. Why can't I do? Okay, I guess I'm out of that. Damn it. Well, let's hit this as hard as we can. Yeah, nothing like still using the scope when the barrel is touching the target. Oh, how very dare you, sir.
It will be done. I took care of
Take
this
care of that man. And then, as easily as I could kill this dude, I really want to take this out first so he doesn't revive. So, I'm just going to do this. And then this. And then we should be good. Alright, Cassia. How am I going to do this? We'll come running over here. I'm going to draw you closer.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
I serve the ruinous powers.
And then I can see me. I don't know if I can actually move, though. Does it let me move? No MP. Okay. Alright, well, I will go with you. Well, Adira should be able to see it. Cabela can see it. Or Cassia can see this. Alright, well, we'll do this. We'll go kill that dude real fast.
Not a servitor.
Oh no, she's not going to be able to do it. Alright, well,
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
damn. Damn, I should have thought about that just a little bit better.
As the tenants.
Oh, damn. Still nearly killed him. Grants an ally an extra turn with full AP and movement. Oh,
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
awesome. Now. Yes.
I don't need
There
luck.
is no
I have
attack limit.
strategy.
This should kill this thing off.
It's as good as
Oh, one more. And then... yeah, no, all that Cabela kill the shit out of this guy. So, we are just gonna put this man down.
I'll see to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was brutal. I turned that man into paste with a laser gun. Holy God. Well, only one thing to do now. Do I have her blade dance him, or do I have her just shotgun him in the face? Will it kill him? Oh, it will probably kill Adira. Okay, fine. Now, which one of these isn't a sweep? There we go.
Death comes in silence.
Oh! He survived?
Trust me.
Gah! Rookies! Who even taught you to fight like this?
Damn it. All three hit Abelard. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, first things first. We're healing up.
Injuries will not slow me.
Probably a waste. But this man needs to die.
Faith without deeds is
Oh my
worthless.
God.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
How? How can you be this blessed by the Emperor and be such a heretic?
I'll do it.
Damn it. Oh,
Just a minor setback.
how dare you? You dirty bitch.
Anything else? What an unfortunate turn.
There we go. Okay. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Oh, thank God he's actually alive. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lips and his voice is barely audible. But even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvain Winterscale, Af Coronas. Greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Urak 5, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted still to see such rare colors in my home. Now, however, his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul for he whose presence makes the world a little bit brighter deserves no less. Lady Cassia, I presume, the sacred child of House Orselio. How disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, Yvain looks away in shame. I find myself not at my best. There's no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful and tragic circumstances. Yeah, that's fair. What have they done to you? The warden, my friend, I tried to convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. I want to go with 3, but I need to make sure he's doing alright. Yes, okay. Wounded. I would have phrased it altogether differently. Tortured and maimed, perhaps. Have you ever had your eyes burned out? This was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. He is trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious from the pain. Oh, poor dude. I must take my leave. I will see to it that assistance is provided to you and that you are escorted from here. He nods, giving in to oblivion. Alright, dude. Now, just, patience. Ooh, I think I just saw 3 profit factors show up. Is that what I get from saving this guy? Your skin crawls as you approach this place. However, there does not appear to be anything of note. Oh, no.
I
No.
always have a backup plan.
I almost forgot that. That's progress right there. We want to loot first. The mutilated man does not stir. Bound in his shackles, the plaque near his head reads, Most Holy Prophet and Optimate Atai Shan. Well, let's loot. Ooh, nice. Flicks the disturbed effect. Okay. So Chaos Sword. Without the taint? It doesn't seem to have any taint on it. Ooh, okay. Well, that's at least good. We'll take all that. And then, before we go any further, I might as well level up my people. So, rank 9. Now, until the operative's next turn, the target cannot move until the end of combat. The target's MP are reduced by 3. That's really good. So, we want 1. No. Yeah, we want 1 and then eventually 2. When this one comes up, we go with 2. And then, what do we want? Tech use? Awareness? Lore Imperium? Lore Xenos? Medicae? If I go with Medicae, that allows me to actually heal up people. But I think I'm going to go with tech use because I'm not always going to have my Pascal buddy with me. Especially with Cabela here now. It makes deciding characters even harder. Now for Abelard, we want... Ooh. Plus 10 movement points. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Yes, please. And then Super Taunt. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We get this one over here. Thank you, Abelard. Now... That's really good and tricksy for her. And then we want Lore Warp. Every time Lore Warp. Because that makes her even better as a ship commander. Come on. Let's see. Argenta. Until the end of combat, all the soldiers' attacks are 20% harder to dodge. Until the end of combat, the soldiers' ranged attacks gain plus 10%. Yeah, we're going with that one. Now for Cassia, we want... Oh! Yeah, we want this one. And Cabela. You are gonna require a little bit of reading. Alright, upon using Death Waltz, the Blade Dancer immediately heals to full. The cost of abilities that cost wounds is reduced by half until the end of combat. Oh, that's really good. Also grants the Blade Dancer plus 4 additional charges of Death Froth from above. Until the end of combat, Death from above deals plus Aggie bonus additional damage. Ooh. That's really good because we are jumping around quite a bit. Until the end of combat, strikes made by the Blade Dancer, including attacks made as part of Death Waltz, reduce enemy weapon skill and decrease armor and dodge. These penalties stack. Upon using Death Waltz after killing an enemy, the Blade Dancer gains plus 3%. Ooh. Okay, so I think we want this one and this one. I may rebuild her off camera if I use those abilities. Like if we look over here, this one, and this one all require damage. Next attack inflicts bleeding on all targets hit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think I do like the sort of jumpy, flippy play style with her. And then, before we do anything else, let's upgrade our bullcrap. Ooh. I think it's going to be a little while before I actually change that out. Okay. Yeah, no, you got that. I think we're good. At least for now. I'm going to have to reorder all this stuff pretty soon, but I think we're all right. Let's continue looting. We have quite a little bit more to loot. Oh, damn it. Your eye is drawn to the shards of the enormous lens scattered around the broken device. At first you are uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same way as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora von Valencius's desk. Shit. Well, I didn't expect all of them to be able to trigger it, but I guess that makes sense. What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested in... Abelard trails off when he notices what you are looking at. He instantly makes the connection. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be. Idira bites her lip. I see it too. Whatever the thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. Okay, but we have two people who have no idea what we're talking about. Maybe we should cue them in a little bit. What? What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring out in a hasty sputter. It's a mistake, slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot even defend herself. First those minions of the archenemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now... this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come on now, Abelard. Remember what she was like. Idira's smile betrays her grief, but at the same time is strangely knowing. Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate, until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she had thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else out in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping in her desk, and why she went to get it during the attack. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let the knowledge drag you into darkness. Perception test succeeded. The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you be blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. That is news. If there was anyone on the ship that wouldn't have put up with it, it should have been you, Argenta. Life must be so easy for you sanctimonious preachers, a dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person. You see bad blood and annoying hindrance. Idira, you were just talking about how Abelard needs to remember how she was. Clearly this lady was a heretic. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the archenemy. A person who has tainted themselves thus can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side for even a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't surprised or upset, you just gave up on her and moved on. No, I'd say all the tentacles and stuff we saw on the ship, and the fact that it was bleeding, like I know we were in the middle of a warp storm, but I think I'm siding with Argenta on this, that it seems like Theodora was a heretic, at least from where I stand. Lord Captain, I'm not excusing heresy, I just don't want to believe Theodora would be involved in it. That all the good she did can be so easily crossed out with a single word. No, it wasn't the word, it was her own actions. Walk away from the device. No, this right here, Idira, this is the kind of shit heresy brings. This is the only kind of shit heresy brings. It makes people literally go crazy. Demons exist in this world, and they are trying to get in. The crippled man's appearance is ghastly, and yet it is evident he was cared for after his mutilation. Oh God. Well, we've got a place to loot. I could scream about heresy all day if I wanted, but
I always keep my options open.
I would like to try and get some of this stuff before the end of the episode. Ooh, nice. I did say I was going to do this. So, this is about the studies. This is another one about the studies and experiments they were doing on the last station. I gotta keep this one, and I haven't read these two yet. Do we need this? I don't think we need that. Yeah, we'll take this, we'll take this, we'll take this, and we'll take this. And then we'll leave it be. That's the only way to get that stuff out of your inventory.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright. Now, let's head across the Prometheum River. I think we have looted everything. Nope. Get an axe. And another stub revolver. Nice. Alright. Now I think we're good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I read that.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright, let's get on out of here. I'm pretty sure Yvain is right behind us. Let's go talk to the pilot lady. Feels like I'm forgetting something. The rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he all right? He is safe and in one piece. I shall receive him as a guest on my ship, so ready the shuttle. There's visible relief on the pilot's face. Clicking her heels together, she cheerfully barks out, "Consider it done, your lordship. Thank you for the good news." All right. You may excuse yourself, pilot. Now, I don't think I've left anything behind. I think we're good to go. We should be. I was getting really nervous there. I'm glad that it actually worked out. To leave the location, yeah, I don't need... You know what? This can be turned into cargo. The rest of this stuff can stay. Damn it, are you really gonna... Maybe if I hit this one. Damn it. Alright, so they've updated this. There must be a... To leave the location, collect the remaining trophies. Okay, fine. Are we good? We're good. Damn it. Maybe I just need to put this stuff in a box on my ship. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I have received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual of pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel's systems, but the servitors, they make errors in their task, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. A click comes through the Vox channel, followed by a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cogitator calculations, or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. Oh, don't start, old man. All those peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folk have grown used to all that, so our resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. Yeah, you weren't wrong. The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the Omnissiah, such behavior is caused either by the echoes of minds not completely eliminated, or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's tasks considerably more difficult, and High Factotum Janris Danrock would like to discuss how we should deal with the defective property. He is waiting your audience on the bridge. Okie doke. Well, before we go to the bridge, I have... You know what? I'll hang on to that because the mechanic is specifically like that thing. I'll keep that because it has a name. This goes in cargo. I'll keep this because it has a name. Improved. That goes in cargo. That goes in cargo. This goes in cargo. Sorry about that. Sorry about this. Let me just clean this up real fast. Oh. Damn it. No. No. Yes. It would be under armor? Yes. Where? Here we go. Yeah, okay. That's useless. Just needed to make sure. This one looks different. And this one can go into cargo. And this one can go into cargo. Alright, I think we're good. I think we are good. The only one who can use this is Abelard. So, I think we are good to move on. Now, before we go talk to Janris, let's go pick up a few things. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see what we can trade. Alright. Okay, good. So we aren't trading all of the stuff we have. Just ranged weaponry, fuel, armor, melee stuff, and ship components. All the other stuff is really valuable to the other people, so it's good that we get to hang on to it. Ooh, we'll take this. What does this do? 12% dodge reduction to the wearer's melee attacks. Oh, Cabela finally has a cloak. Alright. We've got one more to do, and we are going to need 1,600 to get it. And we also need 5 more profit factor. Nice. Okay. This is the treasure. This is the biggest thing that these guys have. When the wearer targets an ally with the Bring It Down ability for the first time in combat, that ally gains an additional action point. This is basically going to go on Cassia and never come off again. But for now, let's go talk to Janris and go work out these servitors. And then, true to my word, before we head off to the main planet, I am going to start doing Cabela's mission. Because time is no longer of the essence. We managed to save a vein, so we should be good. At least for a little while. Come on, Potato. I believe in you. The Emperor believes in you. Please. Come on. Alright. You wanted to speak to me, Janris? Pleasure to see you, Lord Captain. How may I be of assistance? Victus informed me about a problem with the servitors. What happened? You see, your lordship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Janris Danrock nervously pulls on his luxurious frock coat as if it were uncomfortably tight. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself. But I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain. Thank you, High Factotum Janris. That's all I want, is my people to be honest with me. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision. Yeah, let's do number 1. Let's take a look at these things. I wish to take a look at the servitors before deciding their fate. As you wish, your lordship. Sector data unavailable. Region data unavailable. Location, Von Valencia's flagship, lower decks. Material, report of a technical phenomenon that was observed during the Lord Captain's visit to Bay AKN 108 from the words of High Factotum Janris Danrock. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found the servitors in the same position that they had assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion, all as one, as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. Technomats, tasked with overseeing the defective units, even reached for their weapons, but then the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath. Disturbed by this sight, we waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His lordship Lemedicus von Valencius took several steps towards the servitors, demanded a report on the defective unit's status from the Technomats, ordered that one of... Let's go with 2. Demanded a report on the defective unit's status from the Technomats. The Technomats' long-winded and detailed report could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors' abnormal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstances did not call for their termination. Oh God. Yeah, this is why this is by far the worst fate in all of 40k, is to become a servitor. Sometimes dead really is better. Alright. Let's go to 1. Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped toward the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and, after a moment's thought, waved his hand, and the servitors, just as synchronously, repeated the gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the Technomats, so did the servitors, as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of the hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute, until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. Examine the servitors. As a high factotum, it was I who had prompted the entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with their past offenses. It was as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies. After a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains, formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used to function properly, and that no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. His gaze still trained on the motionless but animate, half machines, half people. Yeah, hell no. Stepped away from the servitors. Let's see. I probably don't need to do this one, but it doesn't have heretical blazoned and tramp stamped onto the top of it. Ordered that one of the servitors be disassembled and its components investigated. A group of technomats hurried to act upon the Lord Captain's command. The servitor's mechanical parts separated with clicks, snaps, and hisses. The sutures between its wrinkled, pale flesh and its augments were laid disgustingly bare. We watched the technomats do their work and could see every centimeter of the servitor's stiff muscles abounding with valves and cavities pierced by countless cords and tubes. The disassembly and analysis complete, the technomats concurred the unit was in working order. Nothing in the dissected body that lay before us could provide any insight into the reason behind the defects. I should make note of one more thing, that at that moment all of us present discovered that not just the eyes but the hands and heads of some of the servitors were now shaking too. It was as if the mechanized servants were overcome with some primordial terror. Yeah, no shit, we just disassembled one in front of all the other ones. I turned to announce my decision. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with Iconoclast, because 3 is the same thing, just without the free points. His lordship looked at me with unwavering resolve, and it was the confidence that wrenched me out of my nightmare stupor that had me tensely observing the scene unfolding before me. The Lord Captain gave the order to dispose of the servitors so their human souls may be released from the torment. The Lord Captain's command was executed post-haste. All defective units were incinerated in furnaces, and their remains were expelled into the void. The crew was provided with replacement servitors, and soon forgot all about the destroyed unit's peculiarities. Oh God, I cannot read. I'm so sorry. Yet this incident haunts my memories to this day. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from his mission. Iconocat class plus 3. Thank you for the free points, Janus. Oh God, I just looked down at the time. Alright, well, we are going to have to end it here for today. Sorry about this, just as things were getting... Just as we had got a little bit of momentum and we're about to head through a few things. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with me. I hope you all have had a wonderful day. And until I see you next time, have fun and stay safe out there.